What's up, folks? Hope you're all doing well. Today I want to show you how I create my fire starters. This is only the second time I've needed to do it. I've still got plenty in my first set, but rather than have a canister that big for fire starting, I'm going to move to something of that size. So I want to turn the camera around. Basically, this lives in here. I've got that in a separate video if you want to have a look at what I typically carry in there. But I'm making a smaller one in here, and I'm having the same type of tools in here, but I'm going much smaller, much more compact where I can. You know, the difference here is, 1/5 of that guy. So I'll just make sure I can see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a bit. So 1/5 of the size of that, I'll be able to fit a lot more things in here, and obviously just have a better setup. So at some point, once I've finished this and setting up all of the key critical bits that I find a necessity in here, then obviously I'll do a video about it. But in here, it's basically just how I go about using, Vicks Vaporub and, cotton balls. The reality is here, I've got 2 cotton balls. I'm probably only going to fit one in there, but that's okay. So, we'll get started. Okay, so there's no real rocket science to this. I've obviously got some Vicks Vaporub. This particular one I've kept because it's expired quite some time ago. I'm pretty sure that this stuff doesn't go off. Oh, it's still potent as ever. So I believe that you can use this, or what's the other thing? Petroleum jelly you can use as well. I just happen to have this laying around the house, so I've put this one aside, and rather than rubbing it on the kids, I've kept this one. We've obviously got a new one for them, but this has been kept aside for my fire starting. So what you need to do, just pull my sleeves up a bit, and we're going to literally smother everything in here. You're gonna really, you want to tease out everything in here. Another coat. You want this stuff really impregnated with the Vicks. Really rub it in, otherwise you'll only get a coating on the outside, and that's not what you want here. So the goal here is get as much to go through all the way, soak the entire cotton balls. So although I've got 2 here, I don't know if we'll get to that second one. We'll see how far we get with this. Just keep teasing it out, pulling it out. It's okay. Okay, let's go some more. Oh, look, I'm really coating it on. Yeah, this stuff's still stinging my eyes as we speak. This is, says 2017 was the expiry. We're in 2022, 5 years later. This stuff is potent as ever. Just really squish it. Let's see if we can get more in here. And I will do a quick test to show you the difference between cotton wool on its own as a fire starter versus something like this that's been soaked. You can, like I said, you can use petroleum jelly. You can also use eucalyptus oil and soak it in eucalyptus oil. I find that, even the eucalyptus oil spray will work really well. That'll take a flame. I just find that this stuff here, because it's so greasy, will hold a flame for so much longer. Alright. Well, it looks like we're only going to get one in here, which is okay. So, and now what you want to do is just pack it in there. Pack it in there, look. You know, one for good measure. It's going to be sticky as when I go get it out, but that's okay. Yeah, this is... Yeah, that may soak a bit more through. And then you're going to close this up as tight as you can. Go wash your hands. Go wash your stuff off your hands. You can see that. The window's behind me, so go wash your hands. Alright, I'm going to take you outside quickly, and using these hemostats, which are forceps, I am going to show you guys the difference between fire starting with cotton wool with nothing versus cotton wool with Vicks, petroleum jelly, eucalyptus oil, something like that, something soaked in a fuel that will retain the burn longer. We'll do that test outside now, and then we'll come back in and wrap it up. All right. Okay, so this first one is with cotton wool on its own, nothing coating it. So we've got a bit of a breeze out here, so I've just set it up on these hemostats. You can see. Anyway, that's my cotton wool bud, and I'm just going to set it there. Alright, let me just get this camera set up. I'll put my glasses off to the side. Alright, let's see how long we last. Alright, so okay, burnt, gone. Alright, first go, gone. Let's let me put this cotton wool in my pocket. We're going to do a different test now. Let's put our ferro rod over there. I'm only going to grab the smallest amount. It's way too much. Anyway, I'm just showing you here that this is all I'm going to use. Alright, we're going to put that off to the side there. And that's okay. On the steps here, which is not so comfortable, but okay, we've got a flame, still burning. Alright. Well, that took, but Anyway, that tiny little bit was enough to probably last longer than that entire bit of cotton wool. If you need to go more, you go more. You just set that up with inside your little tinder bundle, get your fire going, and that'll pick up your spark and take it to the next step. So yeah, with that amount and a little jar like this, little tub like this, endless amounts of fires you can start. Like I said, that other one I probably used up more than this in my other one, and I've probably done, if I'm taking a guess, I probably get about 40 fires out of this. So yeah, the other one's been going on for years. I've had it for. Anyway, hope that's helped.